everyone, this is Renee from Angelic Comfort with your weekend love and romance outlook forecast for September 2nd, September 3rd, and September 4th, 2016. And it's a big weekend for a lot of people. A lot of people are going camping, the last full weekend to go camping for a lot of people, being a 4-day weekend. A lot of family and friend time this weekend, of course, is here within the United States and maybe even around the world. But when we talk about this with our love and romance, we're talking about joy and stability, sharing the love, sacral chakra and throat chakra. And what they're saying here with these cards is stop focusing on the relationship aspect of intimacy, love relationship. If you're not in a relationship or you're looking to rekindle one or even looking for new romance, focus more on laughter and joy, sharing the love with your friends and your family, bringing that laughter up. Because when you see the throat chakra, we're talking about communication, which is really important right now to be careful of and how we communicate with others and how we speak to others because of being in Mercury retrograde. Okay, and the sacral chakra is talking about, it could be anything to do with sexual desires. Your sacral chakra, I'm picking up with a lot of people, is really out of balance, and either you don't want any or it's too much on your mind and you need to get that in balance. Because if it's on your mind too much and you let those sexual desires take over you, when it's not the right time, you could get into a lot of trouble. So make sure that you're really in balance this weekend when it comes. Don't focus on the sexual aspect. Focus more on communication and proper communication, laughter, enjoying the time with your friends and family, healing yourself, continuing to heal what it is that you're looking for within yourself, so that you can have that loving unconditional relationship. And when we look at this, we talk about focusing more on the chakras. The solar plexus pops up, and we have facade. And when we talk about facade, and I need to locate it here because I'm not too familiar with this deck. But when we talk about this, because it's a chakra deck now, we talk about being unhappy in our different relationships, maybe, or that you're relating to others through a false sense of duty. That you have this false sense of duty that you're relating to others, or living through like this mask. And it's being able to give up something that you're not, so removing the mask. And, I just want to talk about the legend behind this card. The bronze boy right here is Darnell. And when he was young, when his father died, and he became the man of the family, and he went out for a walk, many years later, and he was memorized with the sight of the children playing. As a child, he'd never played, and he hid behind a tree, crying bitterly, then quickly buried his emotions. And, listen to that. It's talking about burying emotions from your childhood, or from even through the years. But at the very end of his life, on his way to heaven, he stopped at the park and finally reclaimed the inner child he had left behind many, many years before. So it's about recovery. It's about healing. It's about integration and disassociating yourself from those past emotions, those past wounds, reclaiming your life and healing your childhood pain. But it does talk about recovery, which is rest and sleep and overcoming, several obstacles maybe, or addiction, integration and play. So that's very important. And then we talk about the throat chakra and vanity. When is enough enough? Okay? When do you stop, when do you stop disconnecting from the people who you love? Are you growing or trying to grow relationships that are limited relationships? Is there environmental tension? Are you living in an illusion of self-doubt? Power to change, you have that. And are you with lesser companions, or are the conversations empty? Is there no passion within the conversations? You're just kind of floating with it, There's an awareness and a transformation happening. But when will you stop and say enough is enough? do you feel that there's never going to be enough of this? How are you looking at yourself and your relationships? Are you looking outside of yourself for validation and for acceptance? This is something you need to talk about and think about too when it comes to relationships on an intimate level. What are you looking for? What is it that you're seeking? Because you don't need anybody's validation. You don't need anybody's acceptance, for who you are. It's an unconditional love. So just remember that. And gratitude, fill your life with gratitude. Feel the gratitude that is around you. The blessings that you have within your life right now are so very important. Our blessings every day for the breath that we take. When you feel gratitude, it comes back. So be grateful for your friends, your family, that deep love of friendship and nurturing unconditional love towards yourself and for others. Who is it that you admire and why? And how can you live up to that level? I mean, these are things that maybe you're thinking about. It's appreciation and esteem and self-esteem, especially. So, when we feel gratitude, we raise our vibrational energy to a higher level. Okay, and if you're unhappy in any relationships that you have, you need to try to work on them or fix them. You always have the power to change that, and be with the like-minded people and, those who bring out that laughter and bring out your true self, right? There's no mystery to being a good person, and good people just do good things for other people. And so, fill yourself with gratitude, count your blessings. Love those who, bring out that passion with you, who bring out your true self, and know that you're worthy, okay? But this is more of a weekend for family, friends, and healing, laughter, and getting yourself back in balance. So I am wishing you all an absolutely fabulous weekend, and I hope you get that laughter. Here in the Northeast, it's perfect weather. It's 70 degrees today. I'm wearing a hoodie and loving it absolutely with a little crisp breeze to it. Perfect night for a bonfire. Sit out there with friends, family, and just kick back and chill and laugh, right? So, do that wherever you are if you can. It's really awesome. Like I said, a lot of people are going camping the last full weekend to really go camping before it gets too cool for some, or campgrounds close for the season. So, take care of yourself. Get out, have fun, a lot of laughter with your family and your friends. Heal those pasts, figure out what it is from your childhood that's affecting you right now, or is being brought up to the surface that you really need to still heal and work on. Don't be vain, be real, remove that mask, and, be honest with yourself and honest with other people, and be full of gratitude, okay? And that love will come to you, or rekindle if it's meant to be. Okay, if not, then, it's time to move on and really just not worry. Okay, just enjoy the weekend. Take care of everybody. I love you all. Namaste.